What's up, weirdos? What's going on? Good evening. One last video before we call it a night. Still very, very sick, guys, so bear with me on this. Hard to get through these videos right now without hacking and coughing and all that fun stuff. So very, very stuffy. Bear with me. All right. Let's have a look, guys. We got some Onyxcoin news, some XCM. We got some Jasmy news. We got the fries that'll cross your eyes. All right. So what do we have going on tonight? Jasmy down 3.5% on the day, but up 24.8 on the week, down 0.5% on the month, and 24 on the year. We're even in rank at 82. $663 million market cap, 64 million in volume. Swift coins up 7.6% on the day, 36.5 on the week, 29.5 on the month, and 190% on the year. Up 13 spots in rank to 246 with $140 million market cap, 11 million in volume. Where's XCN? XCN down 4.2% on the day, up 58.6 on the week, 46 on the month, and 857 on the year. Down 5 spots in rank to 90 of $594 million market cap, 101 million in volume. And Zebex making a move tonight, up 8.8% on the day, 7.7% on the week, down 5.7 on the month, and 61 on the year. We are up 21 spots in rank to 370 with a $72 million market cap and 16 million in volume. Let's go have a look at that Bitcoin chart, see what's going on out there. All right, so wow, sneeze came out of nowhere. I was lucky I could pause it in time. Sorry, guys. Anyway, let's look at the Bitcoin chart. So now I said, guys, I talked about this in the live stream, okay? We have been holding the 30-day SMA as support very, very nicely on the daily time frame. Now we're closing back above the 84K level. We're sitting at 84.3 right now. Now, you'll notice all these wicks, and I explained this in the live stream, but I'll go through it briefly right now. So what's happening here, guys, is we keep projecting off between 35 and 36K, right? Now, what that means is that there's a big sell wall here, right? If you don't know what a sell wall is essentially a cluster of sell orders, right? And every time the price comes up to this level, some of those sell orders fill, right? And every time some of those sell orders fill, yes, it rejects the price back down, as you see, but it also weakens the sell wall because orders are filling, right? Now, eventually what's going to happen is that these buy orders that are pushing the price up and continuing to touch up between 35 and 36, eventually those buy orders are going to outweigh the sell orders, the sell wall, and we will break through, right? That is why you hear people say, like, the more we touch a resistance level, the weaker it gets. The more we touch, and the same thing works for the downside. The more we touch a support level, the weaker it gets, because on the support side, it is actually buy orders that are supporting, right? So when the price comes down, a buy order fills, pushes the price back up. Same thing, right? So we continue to chip away at this sell wall up here, right? Eventually, we're going to smash through it, unless we reject super hard off of it. As you can see right here, we rejected pretty hard back here, right? But I don't really see that happening. The furthest down I think we could go is on a rejection is back down here to test this trend line to confirm the breakout around between 80 and 81K. That's where I think we could go to the downside, or we could just continue to chip away here at this sell wall until we finally break through. Now, that's exactly what happened when we were bouncing back in, I think it was January-ish, something like that. December, maybe December. I think it was December. Anyway, we were bouncing between like 97, 98K, and then back down to 96 and 95, and then back up to 97. We kept hitting that sell wall. There was a massive sell wall around $100,000. And the more we hit it every day for like 2 weeks or something like that. And eventually we broke through and smashed over, I think the first time was like $106,000, right? So If we can break through the sell wall, we can see a nice, decent run up, hopefully up above 88K to close some candles. That would be a very, very bullish thing. So that is what we will be watching for on Bitcoin. So, yeah. Okay, a couple of things to get into here, guys. This from Andre De Niro. He says, just a reminder, guys, that Hara is working to remove Jasmy from the monitoring zone list. He has the answers. In Hara Sun we trust. Now, he's talking about this tweet from Hara. And Hara back here says, I found the answer this week in reference to being in the monitoring zone, because he says, why an innovation zone? He says, I've been struggling with this for some time. I found the answers this week. It was the only answer I didn't expect. Binance is our biggest partner in token liquidity, not a hated enemy. The rest is my work. I have already started working on the solution. So Hara is already hard at work to get us out of the monitoring zone, guys. Keep that in mind. Also, this for Jasmy and Janction. So they're hosting another Spaces from Cloud to Crowd, the decentralization of AI, April 17th. So we will be watching for that as well, guys. Hara will be there, along with many, many others. Very, very bullish. So another thing to put on the calendar that we need to pay attention to. All right, and what else do we have? This from Onyxcoin, XCN. Onyxcoin soars 125% in 7 days. What's driving XCN's price higher? Onyxcoin, the native token powering Onyxcoin blockchain based financial infrastructure, has stunned the crypto markets with an explosive rally this past week. Surging over 125%, XCN has reached a new local high of 2 cents 12 before pulling back slightly to 2 cents 017 at the time of writing. Surging over 125%, XCN has I already read that part, sorry. With a market cap of 672 million, the token now sits at an 81st spot on CoinMarketCap, stirring both excitement and skepticism among traders. However, the altcoin is still nearly 90% below its all-time high of 18 cents 41 seen 3 years ago. The sharp upward move coincides with the launch of Onyxcoin with Onyxcoin's Goliath mainnet, an event that introduces a proof-of-stake consensus mechanism potentially aiming to surpass the transaction speeds of giants like Visa. The anticipation of increased utility and adoption appears to have drawn speculative capital, further intensified by momentum traders piling in on breakout signals. As you can see here from a tweet from Gremlin Mystery, it says XCN has shown growth for 3 days in a row due to the launch of the mainnet, which attracts additional liquidity and money attention to itself in anticipation of continued growth. To those who do not have a position in Onyxcoin but decided to take on large risk by buying today. Another reason for Onyxcoin's price surge is the upcoming launch of its Onyx Smart Wallet, which introduces gas-free transactions for users alongside passkey wallet access, exclusively for XCN Ledger. We covered that a little bit earlier today. At press time, XCN is trading at 1 cent 997, and perhaps one of the most bullish signs is that the cryptocurrency is captured and held above the 20-day EMA, currently sitting at 1 cent 45. Sorry, guys, I had to sneeze again. The RSI is currently at 71.76, which places it above the traditional overbought zone. This suggests strong bullish momentum, though a mild correction or consolidation phase could be on the horizon. The MACD line is crossed above the signal line, and both are rising steadily above the zero line. The growing bullish histogram bars point to increasing buying pressure. The Fibonacci extensions also offer clear price targets for XCN bulls. The 23 cent 6 fib level at the 236, not 23 cents, sorry, the 236 fib level at 2 cents 452, and the 382 fib level at 3 cents 195 represent resistance levels, with another psychologically and technically strong resistance at the 618 fib level at 4 cents 245. Meanwhile, the 3618 and the 4236 fib extensions go as high as 18 cents and 21 cents, which aligns with Javinmark's ultra bullish target of 18 cents 16, representing a 701% upside from current levels, provided the buying demand continues to increase. Finally, the balance of power, or BOP indicator, is hovering around neutral at 4 cents. After spiking into positive territory, this means that buyers still have some control, but the power struggle is heating up. A sustained push above the 0.2 could signal a more confident bullish trend, while a drop below zero could hint at an incoming profit taking. Very, very interesting, guys. Very, very interesting. Speaking of Onyxcoin, guys, if you are an XCN holder and you are staking, just so you know, you can actually stake through the Onyx protocol from your Decent self-custody wallet, who just happened to be a sponsor of the channel. Want to know how it's done? Come on over to the Patreon, guys. Use our link down below, by the way, to get a good deal on your Decent, but come on over to the Patreon, where we like to help people with passive income opportunities. We are there to make you a better trader and a better investor in this space. We teach success. We teach fundamentals. A lot of educational videos over there, a lot of strategies over there to help you become successful. We do live streams there every single evening. We drop microcap gem videos, educational videos, technical analysis training videos, tutorial videos on key websites you're going to need to use as tools in this space. And on top of all of that, you can also book one-on-one coaching calls with me personally, guys. So come on over. The coaching calls are absolutely free as a Patreon member. So book your one-on-one coaching calls. Let's sit down. Let's have a look at your portfolio. Let's make sure you're not overextended, you're over-diversified or under-diversified, and make sure you're pointed in the right direction to make and secure life-changing wealth for you and your families. After all, that's what you're doing here, right? That's why you're here in the first place. So cut through all of the red tape and the BS and all the fun and the fear and the euphoria and all the emotions and all that stuff. Join the community where we can help you put your eyes on the prize. Come on over, book your one-on-one coaching call. The link is down below. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.